Alright, you finally made it here to this final video of our course. In this video, I want to leave you with some final tips to ensure your success. These are some of the things that you need to do before your exam. So let's get to it. So what to do before the day of your test? The first thing that you should be doing is you should lightly review any content that you're still struggling with. Now notice I've emphasized the words lightly review. This means that I don't want you to use this day or this night as an intense study session. If it's the day before your test, you should already know how to answer your exam questions. Only use this time to do a light review. This means that you should not be spending any more than 1 to 2 hours for your review. Now you should be doing this because you should use this day to relax and to refresh your mind and body so that when you go into your exam the next day, your mind and body feel fresh and at their best. Now it's very important that you know exactly where the test is and how to get there. So the day before the test, make sure that you check the map and that you know how long it's going to take for you to get to the test center. Now, for you to perform well on your test, it's very important that you get yourself a good night's sleep. This is very important to refresh your mind and body the next day. So make sure that you don't stay up at night to prepare for your exam. Research shows that students who sleep at least 7 hours the night before an exam, they typically score higher than those students who only get 6 hours of sleep. So even that 1 extra hour makes a huge difference. So make sure that you get as much sleep as you need to feel well rested and prepared for your exam the next day. Now, all of that preparation is going to be for nothing if you don't wake up on time the next day. So make sure that you set an alarm so that you can wake up on time. If you're like me, then you may need to set 2 or 3 alarms to make sure that you wake up on time. As a side note, you should avoid setting more than 3 alarms because this way people often end up oversleeping. Okay, you're going to keep pressing that snooze button over and over and you're going to end up oversleeping. So don't set more than 3 alarms and keep them at most 10 to 15 minutes apart from each other. Next, get together everything that you're going to need for your exam. You'll need to prepare all the materials that you're going to need for your test the night before. So what do you need to bring to your test? Here are the things that you need to bring for your IELTS exam. First, you have to bring your original and valid passport. So you have to bring your original passport and it should be valid, meaning that your passport should not be expired. Take note that driving licenses and student IDs are not accepted as identification. You have to bring your passport. Next, you have to print out the confirmation email for the test. So when you register for your exam, you're going to receive a confirmation email and you have to print it out and bring it to your test. This document is going to be stamped. Next, you should bring 2 colored photocopies of your passport. Now this is just a precautionary measure, just in case you have not sent the photocopies or you haven't uploaded them with your application. So in such cases, you can bring the photocopies of your passport with you and submit them at the test center. Next, bring along 4 colored passport-sized photographs of yourself. This is also another precautionary measure. This is just in case the photo that you uploaded in the registration form is not clear. So if the uploaded photo is not clear, then you can submit these colored passport-sized photographs of yourself at the test center. You're going to need some stationery items. So carry your own pencils, sharpener, erasers, and pens. If you're going to use pens to write, I don't suggest using pens to write your task 1 and task 2 essay. Pencils are better because you can erase your mistakes and easily correct them. But essentially, you want to carry your own stationery items just in case the test center does not provide them. So most of the time, the exam center will have all of these things, so you don't have to worry about it. But just in case they don't have it, it's always better to have your own stationery items. Next, a water bottle. This is optional. I want you to note that your water bottle has to be transparent without any writing or labels on it. I also want you to note that water bottles are not allowed in some test centers. In such a case, if water bottles are not allowed, there's going to be a water facility at your exam center. Next up, we have snacks. Now, this is also optional. I want you to note that snacks are not allowed in the test room. However, you can eat them while you're waiting to go into the examination hall. Sometimes this can be a long wait, so it can be helpful to have some snacks along so that you can keep your energy levels up. Alright, now we're moving on to what to do on the day of the test. First of all, start your morning strong. This means that you should eat a healthy and filling breakfast to fuel yourself for the upcoming examination. You're going to have to sit for a couple hours straight, so make sure that you've properly energized yourself. Here are some good brain foods that you might want to consider eating before a test. Whole grains, such as oatmeal, granola, and quinoa. These are great meals because they are very rich in carbohydrates, so they can give you energy for a long period of time. Another personal favorite is fresh fruits and vegetables. So make sure that you confirm that you have everything you need to take with you to the test on the day of the test itself as well. So you should have already done this the night before, but just confirm that you have everything you need on the day of the test as well. Be on time. It's very important. Ideally, you should aim to get to your exam center at least 30 minutes before your test. If you arrive after the test starts, then you're not going to be allowed to take the test. Go to the bathroom. Before you leave your house, go to the restroom so that you don't have to waste time going to the restroom at the test center. Alright, now the moment of taking the test is before us. And here are some quick things that you should do right before you take your test. Gotta pee? Well, use the bathroom before the test because there are no bathroom breaks in your exam. If you are in the middle of the test and you do need to use the restroom, then you must raise your hand to the examiner and ask them for permission. Now, if you're in the middle of taking your test, I suggest that you do not go to the bathroom during the listening test. This is because if you go to the bathroom, the listening test will not stop for you and you're going to miss the answers, and as a result, you're going to get a lower score overall. So avoid going to the bathroom during the listening test. If you must go, then it's best to go during the reading or the writing section of your test. However, really try to avoid going to the bathroom during your exam. Try to take care of all of this right before your test or right before leaving your house. Now, it's very important that you stay calm and positive during your test. It's normal to feel nervous before an exam. Just relax and do your best. One way that you can relax yourself is you can focus on deep breathing. So breathe in and breathe out. Another way to relax yourself and to put yourself in a positive mood is to stretch your arms, stretch your legs, crack your back if you need to, and get the blood flowing. So those are all of my final tips before you go into the exam. We have now arrived at the end of our course. Guys, we have finished our entire journey. It has been a real honor and a real pleasure to have been your teacher. I've really enjoyed every moment of teaching you. I wish you a hearty congratulations and the best of wishes on your IELTS exam. On a final note, I just want to say that you've worked really hard to get this far into the course. So I want you to relax, give yourself a pat on the back and focus on studying the parts that you're still not sure about, that still need work. If you enjoyed this course, guys, check out the other courses and share it with your friends and family if they also need help with writing the essay. Cheers, everyone. I wish you the best of luck on your journey in whatever goals you have in life, whether that is to work in an English-speaking country or to study abroad. My best of wishes are with you.